Today's video is WHY'S DAT. Over the last 6 to 12 weeks, we've been looking at videos or searching for videos from creators, and our guess is probably 12 to maybe 20 or more established YouTube creators that were in the photography niche have disappeared and are completely off the format. So the question is, WHY'S DAT? We don't know. The majority, it seems, photography videos that are out there right now are probably a year to up to 12 years in age or 10 years in age. So fresh stuff is in our niche is not is coming out, but it's not coming out in the quantities and from the usual people. We've noticed a lot of people have just flat disappeared off the platform, and we don't know why. Go ahead and please watch the video to the end. What we're going to do is we're going to discuss why we're doing this and why we got involved in the YouTube channels as a whole, and what our production of YouTube videos means to us and hopefully will mean to you. So please stay tuned. Getting views on YouTube starting out, I've been doing this since probably the last week of November, is fairly difficult. As a small channel with nothing, starting from nothing, even getting views is crazy. The majority of people that are getting views are the people out there telling you how to get millions of views and get monetized. Well, duh. They're going out there making money by telling you how to make money, and it's all the same garbage. Another thing that's happening out there is there's a whole bunch of photographers, music photographers, concert photographers that are telling you, I'll give you 5 tips on this, or here's how you get a media pass, and it's all the same kind of thing. So that can be a little frustrating also. So why did I start my YouTube channel? Okay, first of all, I'm not the prototypical concert photographer. I don't look like what you might consider to be a concert photographer. I don't have blue hair. I'm not bald. I don't make funky faces. I don't have tattoos, a nose ring. I'm not what most people expect a concert photographer to look like. I'm 62 years old. I have a baseball cap, and people think that doesn't look right. But all right, it may not look right, but over the years I've shot hundreds of concerts. My home, my office, and the studio are covered in negatives and video files and letters and various things from hundreds of concerts that I've shot over the last 45 years. So people ask me why I do it. Tell me why. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on a second. I had a moment there for a second. The reason why we do this is today, what I do is I capture music history. And over the years, I've shot a lot of famous bands. I've shot everybody from Adamant to Yes, and I'm hoping that one day Billy Gibbons will call me up and say, hey man, we got to get ZZ Top in there and we can complete the set. But over the years, you will find that music history and music interest in groups tend to go into obscurity. People forget who they are. They've never heard of them. I talked to a young man last Friday night, and we were talking Stevie Ray Vaughan, and he goes, who? I had a place where I was working one time, and his kid comes in, he's wearing a Led Zeppelin t-shirt, he says, man, I got to get this latest record album from this guy named Jimi Hendrix. Jimmy's been dead 30, 40 years. Oh no, I just heard his latest song, Watchtower. So what happens is, if we don't capture today's music, people will lose record of it and have no idea about any of today's music at all. It's one of the reasons why I do what I do. Why is that? That's one of the reasons. So what we're doing here is we're helping a new generation of music and concert photographers capture their generation of performing artists, and hopefully they're getting an appreciation from what I've done in the past, and from some of the people that I consider heroes have done in the past. They're able to get an idea of what music was like from that time and era. Every once in a while there's a renaissance of different kinds of music, and movies like Guardians of the Galaxy with the mixtape bring people interest back to the way things actually were. I think there's a new version of it too, and one of the songs I heard on the trailer that was on TV was from 38 Special, so maybe that will get them a little resurgence too, so which would be good. But the reason we're here is to help other people do what we do and pass on the torch of getting people into this kind of interest. So hopefully that's what you're here for. One of the things I'd like to do is ask you, the viewer, what do you want? What do you want to see? What do you want to learn? What do you want to do? If you have any questions, comments, how do I do this? I haven't done everything, but I've done quite a bit. And I mean, I've shot arenas to small clubs, to in the back of an alley, to you name it. So there's a lot of experience. Go ahead, send me a question. Send me your questions. Send me your needs, your interest, and let me know what you think. I will see what I can do and do the best I can to get you the information and the guidance that you seek. But that's why we're here. There's a lot of people that were into the photography world of YouTube that it looks like are no longer here. For whatever reason, I don't know. But it's difficult to keep and create a YouTube channel unless you have something to do it for and can take and actually maintain it. A lot of people do it simply to gain money. They do it for profit. Man, I could care less. I don't care. If I made a dime or two, yay, okay. But it's more about making the work that I've done and making the work that people that follow after me do, not go off into oblivion and disappear from the history books. That's why we're here. If you like this video, you find it useful, man, beat the living hell out of that like button, hit the subscribe button, whip up on it, do whatever, it helps us out tremendously, and we appreciate you following us. We'll see you next week. Goodbye.